Yeah, it is very true that there are things that I think are life sucking for pastors. And believe it or not, some of them are you measure them by metrics and you think you're succeeding. So in
Yeah.
other words, rapid church growth.
Yeah. We think we should
Okay.
all celebrate that. And yet, at the same time, that's maybe the most dangerous time.
Exactly. So if I am all for church growth, I am all for getting as many people saved and baptized and in a
Hmm.
Bible teaching church as possible. I know that's
Absolutely.
what we're all about. And we want to help pastors do well at that. However, anticipate with rapid church growth, rapid depletion of
Mm.
your best leaders, soul, energy, emotions, relationship, spiritual, emotional, relational health will go down as rapid church growth goes up, or the demands for counseling go up, or some new opportunity that only your pastor can do, or whatever it is that seems really good on the outside, but at a cost. And I don't think we count the cost. I don't think we count the cost because our metrics are,
Yeah.
how many people are coming, how's our giving, are people serving, and those are all great metrics, but they're not enough. We should be like, and how well are we taking care of our senior leaders, and are we on a sabbatical rhythm, and are our leaders taking Sabbath, and if we asked the ministry wives how things were going, would they say the same thing the ministry men are saying in the elder room or in the staff meeting? Probably not. And if there's a gap there at all, figure out what it is and pay attention to it. Will it slow you down a little? It might.
Yeah.
Will it take some resources? It will. Will it take some vulnerability? It does. But absolutely, if you want.
Yeah. So I liked that when you kind of had some of those other metrics. Just give us that list again. What are the metrics that in a rapid growth or rapid expansion or fruitfulness season, what else should we be looking at?
Yeah, are we taking care of our senior leaders, particularly our pastor and wife? But don't limit it to just your lead pastor. There's other people pouring out right alongside your pastor, other pastoral staff, particularly full time, but even some part time. There's certain elders that have stepped up and are filling a gap and probably running pretty hard too. And are we taking care of each other? Have we created a leadership culture where we live out the one another's
Mm,
as a team? And I'm telling you, it's huge. It's a huge opportunity. You don't even see it as an obstacle. See it as an opportunity. Are we living out the one another? So, am I loving you, praying for you, encouraging you, confessing to you? Are we talking about what's hard and where I'm weak and what we need help and prayer for? Are we bringing other people around? Are we equipping the saints so we're not doing all the work? Are
yeah,
we are we building an infrastructure because we're about to expand the church, and so the trellis needs to
yeah,
be
yeah,
expanded with the building plan, and if the trellis isn't expanded, the building plan itself will begin to you know
yeah,
fill seats, but then draw from resources. Maybe we're going to go plant another church. We're sending 100 of our best leaders, but we haven't thought about the cost of that on the rest of the leadership or congregation. So are we taking care of our leaders? Are we taking a weekly Sabbath, which is a really an abiding day with your family and
yeah,
with God? Are we doing sabbaticals on a rotation and making sure guys are getting out? Even some of the gals getting out that are full time on some kind of planned break where they're really diving deep in their relationship with Christ and family. Are we checking with spouses once in a while, like, hey, how do you guys think we're doing? And particularly spiritually, relationally, and emotionally. I promise you, the wives, particularly,
yeah,
but even some women have husbands that are concerned
yeah.
for them too in the ministry full time.
They'll tell you.
How are we doing? Man, that
Yeah,
will.
Yeah.
That's a huge help.
I love and I think this is probably revolutionary for a lot of leadership teams. Are we doing the one another's? And I think you've given a great framework for what that could look like. But the idea of we're asking people to go out and lead small groups or life groups or home groups or discipleship environments. We're asking the congregation to do that for one another. But are we as a leadership team, elders, pastors, staff, actually doing that for one another or ensuring that it's happening for each other in these environments? I think is, I mean, I wish it wasn't revolutionary, but I feel like it probably
It, it,
is.
it is, I know, I'm with you. It's something, I think it's something we've lost.
Hmm.
And what's happened, and I would say, in my experience, Brian, it's not happening in most leadership cultures. They're getting the work done, and they do care about each other.
Yeah.
It's not like they're completely stoic and disconnected from each other. They want each other to do well, but they're not going the next step to ask the heart revealing question, or to sit and break out into prayer groups in their after or before an elder meeting, or to sit as staff and pick a mentor that's going to walk you through this
Hmm.
onboarding process in a way that's very intimate and relational, truly mentoring you through it.